Hey,
We're back.
yep, we're
Yeah, I think
back.
we're back, guys.
Yep,
Yeah, absolutely.
yep.
So we were talking about everything's in divine alignment, basically. That's when
Yeah.
you surrender, right? So in that state, I wanted to ask you, I can't imagine I've had glimpses of grief through other family members. I know for me, when my own mother eventually passes, it's gonna hit me like a freight train. I wanted to ask you, did you feel that surrendering to what you were going through put you in divine grace
Mm.
Okay.
to
So in April 2020, I remember this morning very um like it was yesterday,
yeah,
getting down on my hands and knees and saying, "All right, God, it it's not working my way. I'll do it your way. What do you want me to do?"
fascinating.
And that's when things really started to change. And I think surrendering is the real key.
Mm.
It's
Yes,
the real key. And we don't do enough of it as humanity.
Yeah.
Even me, you know,
gotcha.
even
But
me
I mean,
sometimes.
you surrendered, because that's the impression I got when everything started to click into place for you, Sandy.
Well,
Mm.
Um,
Suffering
go
causes
ahead.
surrender, right?
yes,
Suffering. Your
yeah,
your mum dying is well,
Yeah.
there's someone that means a lot to you.
Well,
Um,
well, this was the second time that God rescued me. The first time that I'm aware of using the
yeah,
surrendering was in 2007 when I was a nightclub promoter.
mm.
When you're a nightclub promoter, you're swimming with great white sharks who are hungry great white sharks
Can you
who just
yeah.
want to take
Yes, I
you,
can only
right?
imagine. Yeah,
Yeah. And I had a big argument with my business partner who was really ripping me off. And
sorry, Sandy,
one
please continue.
Yeah. Wow.
one April
Hmm.
2007, we had a bit of a physical altercation,
Hmm.
and he pushed me out the office door. And um, I went to the park across the road from the office, and I got down on my hands and knees, and I said, God, I will do what it takes. Just get me out of this. And
Yeah.
slowly, he guided me out
Yeah.
of being in business with him. And I was so comfortable in the uncomfortableness, in the discomfort,
Mm.
that I just, yeah, I just I hated being there. I was on 50 quid a week.
Mhm.
But it's the only thing I knew. So I was comfortable in the discomfort, but I knew I had to get out and I didn't know how. But when I surrendered to God, He got me out.
Yeah.
Yes,
He was saying
mate,
at one
that's
point, he
yeah.
said, "Would you do whatever it takes?" And Sandy went to God, "I'll
Yeah,
do whatever it
do
takes."
whatever it
Take.
takes. Yes,
Like,
we come
Yeah.
across that with people that have found mental freedom. They came to the point where they're like, I want freedom and abundance more than a drowning man wants air. And
mm,
once you have that conviction, the
yes.
world will move for you. I still want to
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
there. I'm chipping
Yeah.
away at it, brother. Like as
No,
best I
no,
can every day. Harry too.
Of course. Yeah.
no, absolutely. So, does that answer your question, Guru Jake? Is
Yes.
that,
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely, mate. I'm glad you
yeah,
shared it, because people, I feel it's a beautiful message to surrender to God, like you've done,
yeah,
It's a
like
beautiful
we
message.
all have, especially as children. I feel as children we do it naturally and gets
Yeah.
programmed out of us.
Yeah.
But mate, that divine moments of grace, I feel no matter what circumstance, no matter what happens to us, no matter what trauma,
Mm.
it'll always
It
keep
always will.
us to its breast
Yeah.
and carry us carry us through. Yeah, I feel with faith and with, like you said, mate, surrender.
Surrender.
yeah. No,
Absolute
absolutely.
surrender, man.
So going back a bit, so as you were watching them blown away by the calls, you started trying the products, believed in the products, started working a business, and at some point, not too far in the journey, you reached out to me. But I think even before me, there was one or two influences that you got, and you're tap and talk into that because I remember the time that me and you met. That was classic. And also, what makes you think it was your mum that done all these things, like the spirit of your mum? I mean. How does that work? I'm genuinely curious to know. Like, I
No,
believe
no,
in all
no.
these
Yeah,
things.
yeah, absolutely. I think you just kind of know. And Mum was a very powerful woman in the
Yeah,
sense that her spirit was very powerful. I mean, everyone loved her. Everyone absolutely loved her because
yeah,
She was kind, compassionate. I mean, sorry, she was. She still is, because her
So
spirit
is
and her
yes,
soul,
Yeah.
exactly. Keyword is.
Um, uh, uh, easy to talk to, helpful, compassionate. Um, but she, I think, look, she chose to go because she knew that she could do more for her family and loved ones
Out
Yeah,
there than
outside of the physical body
Mhm.
than within the physical body.
Yeah.
interesting.
And
Absolutely.
I don't, I talk to mum sometimes and I ask her to guide me, but it's just an innate kind of
Yeah.
knowing.
Yeah.
Do,
Yes.
do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah,
Because
that makes
you
sense.
weren't fully
Yeah.
you weren't fully a businessman. You've become what we call a spiritual businessman, a sadhu, like now. But you weren't before. You weren't really before until
No.
until his mum passed. He didn't
Yeah,
start
yeah, yeah.
becoming the gifts. Because one could say, how did you get all these? Where did you learn how to do work a business? Yeah, okay, it's well and good to be passionate about something, but that's another thing to learn the business aspects and all these
well,
things. Mm.
I've been in business since 1998 when I
Oh, got
started
you.
business in
Okay.
Okay,
Clubland. So, but it was successful from the outside, but not successful financially.
got you.
Gotcha.
But but it was, people thought we were successful. People thought we were well off and and having a really good time and stuff. I certainly wasn't having a good time.
Hmm.
My business partner was. Then after the business, after I left the clubbing side, because literally I was forced out. At the end
Yeah.
of the day, right? If I truly believe that it's something, if you're meant to be doing something, it will just kind of flow with a few bumps along the way, right?
Yes. Yes.
If
Absolutely.
it's just not working at all, no matter how hard you try, you're not meant to be doing it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
may as well just give up, right?
That's reminds me of a saying. You keep knocking at a door,
Yeah.
stubbornly knocking until it opens. Meanwhile, there's a door down the corridor that's open for you.
Okay,
You
yeah.
can't see it because you're still banging.
Yeah,
That's
Because
funny.
I've been like that. I've been
Yeah.
like that in my own life, and then I realized that God's actually pushing me to do something else.
yeah,
Interesting. Yeah.
absolutely. So so basically, sorry, I was just checking messages because I might be on a call in 20
Oh, no
minutes.
worries, mate. Let us know if you have
No,
to.
no, no. If that cool, if that cool. Harish, you might want to be on it as well. It's
Oh, I've got to go
Silverton.
with Jake to do some naughty stuff later. That because his mum's place. We've been invited.
He's a real
Oh yeah, what
trickster,
sort
Harry.
of naughty
You have to
stuff?
exaggerate. It doesn't take my mum when he's saying naughty stuff. I
No
know we're in
worries.
Greece, mate, but we're not going that depraved.
I'm joking. Yeah.
I'm joking.
After I left the club thing,
Yeah.
I somehow, and this was a miracle, I was guided into a job where a sales job where I was helping, the product was helping kids with their maths, English, and reading, and I was
Mhm.
very successful at that.
Nice.
I was there for 3 years, but I was self-employed, so I learned some business stuff there as well, you know. So
Gotcha.
I've always been in business.
Right.
And then
Yeah.
I got pissed off with it all, and I didn't want to go back into a corporate job because I did have a corporate job in my early 20s. And um, all right, I need to earn some money, but I don't want any responsibility. So that's how I got a job as a security guard. That's how I ended up
Nice.
Gotcha.
in
Yeah.
security, you know.
Yeah.
But I've always been business minded, Harish, always.
Mhm.
And you know what? When it comes to business, it's about relationships,
Oh, yes.
in my
Yep.
opinion.
Looking after
It's not
people.
just
Yep.
about money management and, generating profits. It's about, because reputation is everything.
Everything.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. That
If
makes sense.
if if someone has a bad reputation, or like, I just won't want to do business with them.
Yeah. Someone's got to be integrity. Have integrity. Mean what they say.
Yes.
Be a good, kind-hearted person.
Well,
Not be all about the money because
yes.
you'll figure that out.
So
Like,
business, just like anything else in life, can force you to be real and authentic. Otherwise, if you don't, you're just doing yourself a disservice because people can pick up because we're all sending and receiving signals.
yeah.
So when you go, like you said, mate, that it reminds me of what you said, Sandy, and you have more experience in business than us is it's like anything in life. It's always going to force you to either sink or swim, I guess. Like you have to take it but you have to grab it in the
Yeah.
moment
Yeah.
and not muck about. Because you have to have, like you said, your principalities, your integrity, what you stand for. Would you say that's made it more easier for you to stick by your own
Oh yeah, yeah,
morality
yeah. I
in
mean,
business? Yeah.
look, I mean, I'm not an angel, all right?
Oh, neither am I.
No, none of us
No,
are.
no,
None of
no,
us.
no, none of us are angel, but I try my best. Like,
Gotcha.
if I say I'm going to do something, I try my best to do it, but
Yeah.
sometimes I fail. All
Gotcha.
right. So many people are just focused on the money, and that's at the expense of others.
Mm.
Yeah.
I try not to be like that,
Gotcha.
you know?
Mutuality. Everybody
Yeah,
wants to
because
win. Yeah.
I've got an exceptional relationship with Harish and now you,
Yeah.
right? If I have a product or a service that you're potentially going to be interested in, you're going to be more opening to listening to me
Yeah.
Yeah.
because of your relationship with me and
Because we
you
like you.
trust
Yeah,
me and I
exactly.
try.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Human.
And that is one of the keys to business. Just be likable, be
Yeah.
dependable, be
Yes.
there, be available.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
People
not
forget
the
that. Yeah.
yeah, people forget that.
Forget it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I see it all the time. I have people fishing me. So I don't mention names or anything. I wish them the best.
She
But it puts
pitching
me
you for
off.
money,
Like,
but you're trying to $20 here and there. Give me some free
or
money.
they want to give me their
Their
product or their
product.
service, but you
Yeah.
can see where it's going. It's like an energy, right? You can sense
Yeah,
people's
absolutely.
intention.
I'm just going to
Absolutely.
turn the light on. Yeah, absolutely. Um,
I remember
I
Sandy when so the story of me and you, and I know people may be bored, some people audience may be bored, but it is quite a cool story.
No,
Because
I'm
he
enjoying this.
he was in the business, I think, month or two, and he was looking to grow the business because it's got one of the best rewards plans, the route.
Oh,
Still to
really?
this day, still to this day has one of the routes. And
Gotcha.
between all of us here and everyone watching, it gives such a good rewards plan that once you put in a lot of work, you can
Yeah.
kind of not put much work and still maintain good rewards. So
Momentum.
Sandy was looking for influencers on social media, which is very
Gotcha.
smart. And
Ah,
I was one of the
I
first, if
gotcha.
not the first, that he saw. And I wasn't involved in supplements. I was against supplements. So he thought from London, I was in Hampshire, an hour and a half,
Yeah.
and he said he was willing to drive all the way to where my parents lived, or half hours,
London, yeah?
just to meet me.
London.
No, no, no. He was in London. He
Oh,
went.
gotcha.
He drove 1.5 hours to meet me, and funny enough, it was during COVID when we were trying to get in somewhere nice, and we ended up in a Wimpy, which is like a Burger King.
Yeah, we have
It's
Wimpy in
like,
South Africa
yeah,
too.
he has Wimpy too there.
We've got Wimpy, yeah.
We went to Wimpy, and then he
Nice.
bought me a cheeseburger or something. I don't think
I
I
remember
like.
you mentioned that story. You guys met over a cheeseburger. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's so cool, man.
well, he was talking
it
about
was
the
the
product, yeah, and I
Yeah,
was interested in the product, but I was at that stage of my life, I was just wanting to be free, and I didn't believe in supplements. So I was open to
gotcha.
what he said. I was very
Yeah,
respectful that he came to see me, but in my heart, I truly wasn't on board completely with it
I gotcha.
at the first
Until
meet.
you saw the human behind everything, and
No,
that's the
I
most
loved Sandy,
important
don't get
thing.
me
Yeah,
wrong, but I
exactly.
wasn't still behind the thing. Because then after that, I went to Portugal
Yeah,
with another of our friends for 6 months. And Sandy must have thought in his head, oh, I've lost Harry maybe, but I got back in December. That was a failed venture. And then he said, let's meet up again. So he met up with me again in an Italian restaurant and a pizza place. I still know the
nice.
place near my parents.
Yeah,
And at
yeah,
that point, I think my head was starting to move much more towards getting by with the supplement.
yeah.
However, I still didn't buy the supplement because I needed to buy it before I could promote it. As we're talking about ethics, so I
Yeah,
needed my
exactly.
ethics. So a few
yeah,
months
and
after, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Go ahead, carry on.
so
Sorry.
Sandy was getting a bit, and I don't blame him. He'd driven twice to see me. He
Yeah.
bought me lunch 2 times, and I still hadn't bought
Oh,
even to try I was
resistant.
resisting trying the product to buy it to promote it, even though I knew it might be powerful. I was resistant. So
Yeah.
eventually, correct me if I'm wrong. I think he gave me a free bottle. He said, "I'll send you a free bottle, and all you got to
Nice.
do is, if you like it, you got to start promoting it." So I was
Gotcha.
like, "All right then."
And since then,
So when I
history was made.
so literally,
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
gave me that bottle, that changed my mindset about supplements. Because up to that point, supplements were all bullshit. I'd never
Oh,
experienced some. As soon as I
interesting.
took the first few drops, I felt the root clean slate go down my spine,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Wow, I didn't know this can do this with a few drops."
Amazing.
And then I
Yeah.
went nuts on Facebook,
And
and talking about it
root
for
is
me.
chelation. What's it called? Chelation supplement, yeah? It's
Correct.
anti.
Yeah, yeah. So what it does, it draws out the toxins
Gotcha.
from the cell. and it binds the toxins in the zeolite crystal, the clinoptilolite zeolite crystal,
Puts
Heard
them
of
out in the
that.
urine,
I've
funny
heard of
enough. Puts them in the
zeolite.
urine, the
Yeah.
waste, funny enough. Yeah.
and then it comes out. Yeah, it comes out in your pee, and then Harry drinks it.
And then I drink it. Me and Matt Senna, dare I say that name? Me and Matt Senna. Matt Senna was big on the urine. You can drink urine and do root clean slate. Like, so I was the same. Like,
But
I'd love
and
to.
the only reason I started promoting root
Yeah.
was because of the changes I started seeing in
his
clean
own personal
slate.
change.
I'm so strict on
I believe you. Yeah.
testing products and services first
Yes.
before I refer. I can't. It's against my code of ethics
Mm.
because I'm not a commission junkie like a lot of marketers out there
Yes,
who
I've
just
seen
Yeah.
that too.
don't care about the product. They just want the commissions, and they'll, you know.
Just they see dollar
Yeah.
signs. Yeah, I'm Harry
Yeah.
and I the same way. You
Yeah.
also like
And
that.
yeah,
I know.
exactly. And Harish is exactly the same, and that's why
Yeah.
he's experienced success with Root because he tried clean slate, started to get amazing results, and started
Well,
sharing it.
Start blabbing it. Yeah.
Everything Harry shared with me personally, he shared Zen plans with me, and I did that before.
Oh, I think. Yeah.
Read clean slate, but I actually want to get onto that like
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Because like that
But
was
the
also
but the
a
Zen
major
cleanse was something you heard
growth
from
for
me.
that.
You didn't buy it from me. You heard it from me. I think. Is that
At the
correct?
time, yeah,
Yeah.
you were talking about it in
You
a
tried it
video,
and you loved it.
and I got
Yeah.
the rainbow kit.
Yeah.
But I want to do root clean slates as well.
Yeah.
Because it
Yeah,
sounds
yeah. We're
wow.
opening Greece, so yeah, go for it, man. I mean, but Zen Cleanse is a good product. I mean, I've taken it once, and that was a couple of years ago. It's
Too,
a
yeah.
good product.
Yeah.
Which
Very
one
good
did you do,
product.
Sandy? Did you do colon cleanse?
Just the gut, just the
Oh,
the
Zen cleanse
mucoid
one.
fat
Gut.
one.
Zen cleanse one.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got the liver one upstairs, but I haven't done it yet. I might
Oh.
actually do that. I haven't. Yeah,
Nice
I'll
one.
probably take. I need to take the weekend off, don't I?
It's a
So-
1 day one. They're both.
3 days.
No,
if
no,
I
no,
remember.
no. You're talking about the pack. You
Oh,
got the package. The liver's only 1 day. The same as
sorry, yes.
It's a 1 day thing. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did the
Right.
rainbow. The rainbow
Oh,
was
you did it?
absolutely
Yeah.
nuts.
He did the 7 day. Like,
But
yeah.
the 7 day one,
Yeah.
it was nuts. I
Yeah.
remember feeling my organs were so they felt so light. I felt light in my body.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Did you lose a little bit of weight from that?
Oh, absolutely. I
Yeah.
lost weight.
Yeah, yeah.
My skin also cleared up, and it's very good.
I saw the video. I put it on my
good.
YouTube. Yeah, it was a good
no,
video.
yeah.
Yeah.
I never bought through Harry at the time because I didn't know he was affiliated with them.
Yeah.
But
And now we are affiliated
now
under
we
each
are
other
affiliated.
each other with that. So it's good. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But can you please plug in? We're going to plug in your roots beneath the podcast episode, Sandy.
Mhm.
So also, please, do you have a website or anything you want to plug in?
Harish has got a website.
I
He's got
do.
his link.
But it's in the works, so it's not very good though. I need to sort that out. Yeah.
Got
No,
it.
but we
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we can put Harish's link on it.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, we can
Gotcha,
use
yeah.
we can use Sandy's link, my link, or even your link. You can have because it's a free business, so we can sign
Oh,
you.
no, I haven't got
Well, I'll
into it.
tell
You
you
guys
what.
got-
Yeah,
I'll
no,
tell you what,
Harish,
Harish.
it's free.
Harish,
Yep.
put Guru Jake's link.
$100%.
On,
That's what I would
Oh,
normally do.
thank-
Standard
thank you,
protocol.
guys. Honestly,
Yes.
gentlemen, I'm not signed up yet.
No,
So
we're
if you
saying
want
to you.
to put
Wait,
yours
hold a
in in the
second.
meantime,
It's a free business.
Oh,
It's
gotcha,
free. You
okay.
don't need to. We want you to try it, but it's free. Free. You can still
Gotcha.
make commissions.
I'll be honored. I'll be under you guys, yeah?
Yeah.
Then I'm in good
Oh,
hands.
and one thing for anyone who wants to lose weight,
Gotcha.
they've just launched a product called Sculpt.
Right.
Sorry, Sculpt. Sculpt.
Who has? Root has. Yeah.
Root has. It's a weight
Okay.
loss product.
Yeah.
And they're capsules. And we haven't had them here yet in the UK because they're just going through customs and stuff.
Mm.
But the
Gotcha.
people who've received them in Germany,
Yeah.
the reports are that I've seen people are taking this pill.
Yeah.
It's all natural,
Yeah.
not changing their diet or their eating habits,
Yeah.
and they're losing weight.
Wow.
Jeez, that's not.
You want to try Skull?
I need to try that.
Yeah.
'cause I've
Well,
put
yeah.
on weight over the holidays. It's good.
Harish, you definitely don't need to. Okay.
No, but I mean, it's funny though, because like you said, isn't it? You've been wanting to lose weight a little bit, right?
Yeah,
The last
yeah,
few months, so that
exactly.
might be something
Yeah,
interesting.
no, that's perfect for me.
very good.
But he's saying not for you.
Not for me, no.
That's weird.
No.
One
not
second,
for
sorry
you,
to-
Harish.
Donkey's really
Yeah,
great.
no
Sandy, bro, is there any last message you'd like to leave people with?
Mm,
That's it, guys. I want to say,
just.
Yeah.
Harish, it's been an honor, mate.
Last
We
thing, last
finally got to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to bring the puppy for me.
Oh yeah, let's show the
Oh,
puppy quick.
sorry, I let her
Oh,
ask.
is your
'cause
sister?
She was making
Yeah.
a record for
Oh,
some guests
okay.
have
All
arrived.
right.
But we wanna s-
Harish,
Yeah.
And now, Guru Jake, one thing I love about you is your authenticity. I just absolutely love it.
Yeah.
And
It's
you know,
refreshing. Yeah.
just it's totally refreshing. And I think, you know, things are moving that way. Like there's a new consciousness that's been or being birthed onto the
Yeah.
planet, which is
Yeah.
starting to
What's
multiply
it?
and, engulf more and more and more. And that's of authenticity and integrity.
Yeah.
And just be real.
Yeah.
Life is going to be much more easier
Yeah.
if you're
Absolutely. Yeah.
authentic, you're real,
Yeah.
and
And it
you're more
feels
in your
better.
heart.
And
Yeah.
it feels better. Yeah.
Feels
Yeah,
more
you're
real.
more in your heart.
You're more in your
Exactly.
heart.
So, so yeah,
Thanks, Sandy,
that,
for all the
yeah,
gifts you've
just be
given me,
real.
all the lessons as a friend and in business and mostly friendship and being grounded. And
Yeah.
he's a very
And
grounded
thanks
man.
for your
Like,
time and your presence here, mate. Absolutely. I can see you're a sadhu. Like, no
yeah, for
joke.
real.
I mean, we take the piss out of the
The
community.
darshan flows, mate. The darshan flows. Yeah. So,
That's been real, mate. Thanks so much. This has
Cheers.
been an episode of the
The
Black
Black Sheep Hill
Sheep
podcast
Hill
with
podcast.
episode 4 with
Episode
Sandy.
4 with
Sandy Goel.
Sandy.
Sandy Goel.
Done and dusted, mate.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Sandy.
thank
We'll
you.
speak to
I've
you
really
again.
enjoyed it.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah,
Cheers,
we'll get
Sandy.
Gary on next time. Yeah,
Yes, we'll do a foursome.
absolutely.
We'll do
A
a foursome.
foursome. Exactly.
All right.